So Ubisoft officially announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla on Thursday. They published a cinematic trailer that did not show us any gameplay, so we didn't really learn a whole lot. We did get a trailer breakdown video for this, led by the creative director and a couple other members of the team. There are a few things that we do know about the game so far, one of those things being that unfortunately for PC gamers, it's looking like it's going to be an Epic Store and Uplay Store exclusive. So for those of you who are Steam users, sorry, it doesn't look like the game's going to be coming to Steam, at least not right away.
Huh? No! Okay.
So far, no official launch date has been given for the game. However, the game is being slated for a holiday 2020 release. The game starts you off in the year 873. It seems to be focusing heavily around the conflict between the Saxons and the Norse warriors as you're kind of settling England. And you as the player will be playing as Ivar, who is a warrior and a Viking clan leader. And because this game seems to be heavily leaning into the RPG side of things, you will be able to choose whether Ivar is a man or a woman. A few of the abilities that we know so far are throwing axes. There's going to be the classic hidden blade that is in every Assassin's Creed game. We're being told that pretty much every combination of weapon can be dual wield, and even as far as dual wield shields. It really seems that the game is going to be kind of extending the RPG side of things further, kind of taking Assassin's Creed Odyssey and just turning it up a little bit. In Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you had a bit more dialogue options to choose from, as well as you had quite a bit of romancing you can do, and they said that this will be kind of carried over into Valhalla as well. For those of you concerned about the present-day storyline of the character Layla, the team has confirmed that Layla will be playable in Valhalla. The lead producer has been quoted saying, "We found a new way to blend the present day into a new type of experience for players." So if your main concern was just to continue the present-day story, yeah, you'll definitely want to pick this game up. Apparently for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, one of the biggest gameplay mechanics in this game is going to be dealing with managing your own settlement. Lead producer of Valhalla went on to say, "It's your own Viking village you'll see prosper and grow, and which your clanmates will live in. It's at the center of our quests and the center of the decisions you make. We want players to see the consequences of their actions." It seems kind of similar to the Red Dead Redemption 2 sort of settlement, where you will kind of upgrade the different stations in your settlement, like the blacksmith or the tattoo parlor. And I'm not sure if this is part of the settlement system or not, but supposedly as your clan sort of grows, you will also be getting unique marauders as well, and you will be able to sort of share those with your friends online, although the whole system hasn't really been explained in detail how that's going to work. But essentially it sounds like the idea is you'll have these unique marauders that you can then send on raids for your friends and sort of do like diplomacy in that way, and you'll get rewards through that system. Again, specifics haven't really been shared on that side of things, but it is something that is going to be implemented in the game. All of this sounds really cool, and I am all for more RPG-like elements getting put into a game like this. I would say my two main concerns with this game are any sort of use of microtransactions being kind of implemented in the game. Ubisoft has kind of always been a little hit or miss with how they implement these things. Personally, I don't like any microtransactions in my game. Even the cosmetic stuff, it all affects gameplay for me personally. And game design seems to be kind of sculpted around the fact to incentivize you to pay. But that being said, if they can do it in a fair enough way, so be it. The other main thing that I am concerned about with this game is that settlement system, as previously mentioned. It sounds very cool, but I'm worried that it is going to kind of emulate the Red Dead Redemption 2 settlement system a little too much. For those of you unfamiliar, in Red Dead Redemption 2, you have a settlement, and it kind of takes the face as this like big narrative piece for the game, and you're kind of trying to help your group of people kind of prosper and survive, but literally it doesn't matter what you do with that settlement. You could put all the money you want into the settlement and help your gang really thrive and have everything they could possibly need, or you could ignore your gang completely and the story would just continue on as if nothing happened. For PC users, it seems the game is only going to be launched on Uplay as well as the Epic Game Store. There's no confirmation whether or not it's a timed exclusive or if it's an exclusive outright. But if I were to put money on it, I would say it's just a timed exclusive. Ubisoft's played nice with Steam in the past where, it'll launch on Uplay for PC users first, and then after a good amount of time has passed, they will eventually then port it over to Steam. Of course, I would prefer a launch to Steam at first, but it is what it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and with that bit of news out of the way, it's time for this Friday's
Comment of the week.
Now, each Friday we are going to our previous video that we did and take a comment that we found particularly interesting or funny and kind of highlight it here. Last Friday's video we talked about Call of Duty and Infinity Ward and how Infinity Ward is now trying to tackle a lot of cheaters in Warzone. Basically, the TLDR version is that cheaters are going to be put in the same lobby as other cheaters. If you want more information on that, you can check out the video here. But yeah, our comment of the week is from the user Epic Twisted, who goes on to say, "So what happens when Shroud goes to matchmake? He plays so good that you would say he's possibly a cheater, so he would be put in the same lobby? That feature seems really confusing, and I don't know if they could tell a pro from a cheater unless that cheater makes it look really obvious." Now, I totally understand the hesitation or the skepticism behind this method. That being said, typically these developers kind of know the mechanics of their game, and so if they get sent like a clip, for example, of a player who is cheating, or they are observing how a player's KD ratio is impossibly high, they have further tools at their own disposal to kind of see if and how a player might be cheating. Now, I would not be surprised if some people get kind of accidentally banned or suspended for this thing. With any sort of competitive online game, that sometimes happens. But I do think by and large this is a good system to have, especially with reporting kill cams that seem to be really obviously from a cheater. I mean, if you just do a YouTube search for Warzone cheaters, you can tell pretty clearly whether or not somebody is cheating or not. But thank you so much, Epic Twisted, for that comment. It's always appreciated. And if you would like to have your comment featured in next Friday's video, be sure to leave your comments down below on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I would personally like to know what your thoughts on this game are. Do you think it's cool that they're kind of going into a more heavy RPG sort of game? Do you like the whole Viking aesthetic? Are you excited for the Assassin's Creed Valhalla game? Any and all comments, I would love to hear them down below. And that about does it for this video today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for checking out the video as well as checking out the channel. If you like this video, do please consider giving it a thumbs up, as it is really one of the best ways that you can help a small channel like us get our videos seen by the YouTube algorithm. If you like this video and want to see more like it, do consider hitting the subscribe button as well as the notification bell icon. We make videos every Monday and Friday, as well as live stream gameplay on YouTube on Wednesday night, usually around 9 p.m. Central Time. And if you want to chat with us or see some behind the scenes stuff, feel free to hit us up on any of our social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. But that's seriously enough rambling out of me. Thank you all again so much for watching. My name is Blake. This has been a Digital Cynics experience, and for all things tech, games, movies, and other nerdy things in between, be sure to subscribe to Digital Cynics. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you on Monday.